Hello. Hey, Denise. Hey, Iman. How are you guys? Oh, what? My earlier one? Yeah. Hi there, sweet pea. Oh, hanging in there, Denise. It's laid back and quiet around here today, so. Hey there, Blaze. How are you doing? She got out of the hospital. She's going to stay with my sister today. Chilling before bedtime, yeah. Just another day in Los Angeles, yep. Yeah, everything's fine here. Laid back today. And I'm good with laid back, so. Hey, Jakari, how are you? Oh, I'm hanging in there. Same old around here. What are you watching? Anything good? Oh, um, is there another partner involved, or you just want to see what's coming, or want to see what's coming? Okay. Okay. Spirit for Aman. What does Aman need to keep in her heart as far as what love is coming? Okay, that flipped. Ooh, okay. What does Aman need to keep in her heart as far as love coming? Love coming in. What does Aman need to keep in her heart? Okay. Show me the primary energy around Iman when it comes to love. What does she need to be aware of energy-wise around Iman when it comes to love? What does Iman need to be aware of energy-wise when it comes to love, Spirit? Hey, Magical. Okay, well, the first thing I want to tell you about, Iman, is the energy around you right now. And this is, they actually fit together, so you need to be aware of this. Apparently, you feel like there is some deceit going on. And this would be when it comes to your romantic life. Now, what the deceit is this person is not valuing you the way that they should. Maybe you feel like you're receiving false flattery. Part of the reason why you feel that way is because you're not valuing yourself enough. But that's why you feel like they're deceiving you. So what you hold in your heart is that a fiery climax is approaching. So I do think you're going to talk to this person, whoever it is. Like I said, you may feel like it's false flattery, but that would be because you don't value yourself, or maybe you feel like they're not valuing you. So you're going to talk to this person, and a climax is going to come about, basically. Spirit says, hold in your heart, be bold, and make the first move. If this is a conversation that you need to open, then you need to go ahead and open it. Okay, I need to see what is coming for a mind when it comes to love. Hey there. Hey, hang on. Hey, Aroha. Okay, cool. I'm writing a list down, y'all, because otherwise y'all know I won't be able to keep up with it. Mine, Aroha. Okay. I feel he doesn't care anymore. Okay. That makes sense. Part of that is going to be valuing yourself, though, but you feel like he's deceiving you as far as how much he cares. Yeah. Show me everything that's coming in for Aman when it comes to love. Show me everything that is coming in for Aman when it comes to love. Spirit, thank you. Aman. Aman. Yeah, I see that you're tired of the situation. I see that. I have the Ten of Wands reversed next to the Ace of Pentacles reversed. You want to begin a whole new life, but Ace of Swords, it's tricky. Yeah. You're going to have to... okay. How long have you been with your lover? Spoke to him last year. Honestly, okay. It looks like you're going to walk away from that entire situation, and that's going to be the best thing for you to do. I think you had big hopes for it. I have a Four of Wands here, but it's moving towards the past position. I have the Death card. I have the Tower. And I have the Ten of Cups reversed in between them. I think this has seen the best of its days. It's definitely on the outs. It's moving out. And that's going to leave you feeling a little left out in the cold, but ultimately it's going to be a successful move for you. Show me more. Okay, what's coming next after she does that? Thank you, Spirit. Celebrations are coming. Friendships are going to be very important too. And a new love is coming, and this one is going to be more of a soulmate type quality to it. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, there will be great admiration. This person lives at a distance from you right now. So this is someone that lives, I don't know, at least a town away. So you've got some tough circumstances, some things that you're going to have to face and move on from. And as soon as you do, this new love is coming in. And there's success all over the place around this. And right now, this person lives at a distance from you. Hang on, I'm grabbing the sex cards. We're going to see. So what's it going to be like sexually between Iman and this new person? Ooh, flipper. Okay. See what we got here. Damn, the tower in the world. To say that he is going to rock your world would be a very small comment to make about such huge energy. This person coming that is going to be a soulmate type thing, the chemistry is just going to be insane. He's going to completely melt you. I mean, into a puddle of goo. And of course, he, she doesn't really apply. Pronouns don't really apply. This is the spirit, the person. Okay, so what questions do you have? Oh, thank you, Jay. There's a $5 minimum, though. I meant, okay, I'll check it in just a second. Well, you know how when questions are. I'll grab the timing deck and we'll see, but I make no guarantees. Okay. Spirit, when will Aman meet this soulmate? 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 So, okay, I pulled and I was like, okay, 6 months, that's cool. And then I was like, I'm going to double check. Yeah, 6 months. 6 months, Iman, very clearly. Now, because it is a 6, it very well might be June rather than 6 months. So keep that in mind too. Okay, I can confirm Jay. I don't see one from PJ. Where did PJ send to? PJ, does it start with an O? I think I found it. Jay, we still have a list, hon. Okay, I got you, PJ. and then J. Okay. Oh, it'll be long gone by then. Jay, you'll have to post it again when I get to it. Okay, Iman, did you have any further questions? Yeah, I found it, magical. Okay. Well, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Aroha, are you ready? Uh-oh, I didn't lose Aroha, did I? There she is. Okay. Are we doing you and Santana? I need to see Aroha and Santana. Aroha and Santana. Okay. Show me Aroha and Santana, please, Spirit. All right. Does Aroha need to know about the energy? Ooh, okay. The energy around her and Santana. What does Aroha need to know about the primary energy around her and Santana? Show me Aroha and Santana. Aroha and Santana. Thank you, Spirit. Does Aroha need to hold in her heart about the connection with her and Santana? What does Aroha need to hold in her heart about the connection between her and Santana? Okay. Okay. Okay, so there are storms coming in. There's going to be some changes that are probably going to be very fast to come about. There may be some arguing, some misunderstandings, and it may make you quite nervous. You need to make sure and take time to breathe out. Don't let it tie you up in knots because it will pass. And not only will it pass, but it's going to help you bring about a practical plan about how to go about getting this relationship back on the track to victory, which it will go to. Okay, that is in the cards. It is coming. So the storms, don't let them tie you up in knots. They're going to pass by. Just remember to breathe out and let it be, and they'll be gone before you know it. Okay, so I need to see all of the energy out the way between Aroha and Santana. I need to see everything. What is coming up between Aroha and Santana? Show me Aroha and Santana. Thank you, Spirit. Aroha and Santana. Oh, Aroha and Santana. So a whole new journey has begun somewhere far away. The Fool and the Two of Wands. And I know from the situation that that is what we're looking at. And the Eight of Cups is there as well for walking away from an emotional connection. So he left basically and started a whole new life somewhere far away. He just walked away from it. Here's what you don't know. He is still thinking, daydreaming, and fantasizing about you to this day. He doesn't reach out and communicate right now. I don't think he trusts himself a lot. Let me change that last part. It's not that he doesn't trust himself. He's holding himself back intentionally. It's part of it's actually kind of sneaky because while he's thinking about you all the time and still, has daydreams about you guys, he's holding himself back from it. Meanwhile, you are Four of Cups. You're just kind of watching everything unfold. You're in a very giving place. And this is kind of like waking up from a nightmare for you. So I have the Two of Cups right behind that. And then I have the Three of Cups. So the nightmare would be, this is my soulmate, but there's another woman involved. And then I have the Devil reversed. Okay, that takes us to here and now. So let's see what's coming. Before I go into the future part, do you have anything you want to ask about what I've said so far? Okay, I'm going to keep from Two of Cups on here. And we're going to, since that was the last three, and we're going to see where we're going from there. Okay, so where are we going now, Spirit? Rohan Santana. This is our now. This is our now point. What comes next? What comes next, Spirit? What comes next? Ooh. What comes next, Spirit? What comes next? Knight of Cups. And then the Lovers. Okay. And then the Ace of Cups. So dude is fixing to have a big change of heart, Aroha. A big change of heart. So I realize there's this third party involved right now, but I have the Devil reversed right beside that. That is strictly a physical thing. I don't see any love there. The love that is about to be forthcoming is not going to be directed at her. It's going to be directed at you, and you are not going to be expecting it. It is going to hit from out of the blue, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly in August. Judgment, resurrection. Yeah, you guys are going to get back together. It's very clear. Very, very clear. Okay, so when you do get back together, let me take a look at this sex energy over here. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. It's just going to make you feel complete. And you're going to savor every moment of it. And so is he. Um, those are the two cards that I have, savoring each other and feeling complete. And that's going to be the sexual energy around you two. It's just going to feel beautiful and right, and like your missing pieces are finally there. That's that's freaking awesome. So what questions do you have? A bit more macho bull to go through. And yep. I don't even think it's going to be a lot of macho bull. I really don't. There's a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be much. Sounds awesome. Will we have any contact throughout May and June? Okay. Spirit, will they have contact between Aroha and Santana in May? Will there be contact between Aroha and Santana in May? And I got a flipper. And will there be contact between Aroha? I think you'll have contact through because of work in May, because I got the Ten of Wands for that. And for June, will there be any contact between Aroha and Santana in June? In June, it's showing up as missing you. It's also showing up as a new path. So I think the contact you have with him in June is probably going to be on a physical level. So that explains why the work card showed up for May. But that's a yes. That's a yes. I just think it may be limited in May, but I don't think it's going to be limited at all in June. You're very welcome, Aroha, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Okay. And I think I am on, hang on, let me look. I am on PJ. What was your question, PJ? What are my spiritual gifts? Okay. Spirit, can I see PJ's spiritual gifts, please? Show me PJ's spiritual gifts. What does PJ need to know the most for its highest good about spiritual gifts? Their spiritual gifts. Show me PJ's spiritual gifts. What does PJ need to know the most for its highest good about spiritual gifts? Okay. So are you kind of new? Okay, I'm trying to think of how to explain new. Have you just begun a spiritual path, PJ? And the reason I'm asking that is because I have the Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. All of them together tells me you're somewhat of a novice. And I also have the Seven of Wands. I don't think your shields are up correctly, so that makes me think that you're new too. Is this a new thing to you? Spirituality and working with your gifts. Since January 12th. Okay. Well, do take my advice on the shielding. That's primary. And this is the very first lesson that you need to know is make sure that you're shielding yourself correctly, and I do mean psychically. And that's very important. There's videos all over YouTube that can help you do that, but that's very important. I see a lot of nervous energy here, and it's because the shielding isn't in place yet. So do some work on that, just for your own, you know, peace of mind, if nothing else. Show me PJ's gifts. PJ's gifts. PJ's gifts. Okay, just a second. Well, you're like a human lie detector for one thing. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but you are. And that's great. You go a lot with gut reactions, and that's probably the best way to be. If somebody gives you a heebie-jeebie, you're just, that's it. And you're able to see through people very clearly. Like I said, you're a human lie detector. You can just tell. You feel it. I think you're very empathic. You can feel other people's energy. You can even feel some people that are far away. Okay, just a second here. So I have the Hermit reversed and the Devil reversed side by side here. And this tells me a couple of different things. The main thing that I'm taking from it is ceremonial magic. Is that something that you've been interested in? Or are you interested in contact with actual entities, not ghosts, not human that is passed over, but actual entities other than human spirits? More so ceremonial magic. Well, I'm just going to say ceremonial magic is going to require extensive shielding. It is not something a novice should jump into. There is a large amount of study that goes along with this before you start. There are a couple of guys on YouTube that have videos up about when they tried the Abermerlin ritual. This is nothing to play with. If you do decide to get into it, you're going to have to be very disciplined and you're going to have to be very shielded. But I'm going to tell you, it showed up in your card, so I do think you would be very good at it. Just don't jump into it. hmm So, anyway, you would be very good at that. That is something that you can do. But I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't take it lightly. As far as your empath abilities, they're wonderful. You are able to feel people even across the distance. So you have the capacity to be able to do a lot of different things with that. But primary is going to be learning to shield, especially when you are that empathic. If you don't shield, you're going to feel everything coming from everywhere all the time, and it will completely overwhelm you. And this is just going to get stronger. You're new on your path. This is going to get stronger as you go along. So get those shields in place. And that's what I have. Yeah. Yeah, ceremonial magic, it involves basically conjuring of other entities in order to get them to do your bidding. I have never done it. I've never, just to each their own. But if you do decide to do it, like I said, study it first. Make damn sure you know what you're getting into before you get started. Yep. Okay. Thank you for the donation, PJ. I appreciate that. Okay, Jay. Oh, okay, Aroha. You're very welcome. It's your turn, hon. What is your question? Anything significant or exciting coming up for me in the upcoming months? Okay. I'll say the summer and we'll see. Okay, Spirit, is there anything significant or let me see how you worded it? Or exciting. Or exciting coming up for Jay this summer? Is there anything significant or exciting coming up for Jay this summer? Is there anything significant or exciting coming up for Jay this summer? Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's only going to change your whole life. Okay. So, Jay, what exactly is your love situation right now? And the reason why I'm asking is the order of the cards that I'm looking at. I had one card jump out of the deck, and it is the Tower reversed. So it's in the past position, and when the Tower is reversed, there's been some restructuring that has taken place. And I think this involves your love relationship because right next to it, I have the Ten of Cups now. If it's not your love relationship, it would be your family. But the next card kind of gives me a little bit of clarity because it's the Two of Cups. So, has there been a recent restructuring around your romantic relationship? Because if this has not happened yet, then I need to read this a little bit differently for the future. So, oh, thank you, Daniela. In the process right now, okay. In the process of restructuring it, okay. And that's kind of clear by the next cards. I have the Ten of Swords. It is reversed. So maybe something that you thought was going to end isn't necessarily fully ended yet. And then the next card is the Four of Swords. And that's the card of just taking a break from things. So right now, I guess you're separated and pondering, you know, should we get a divorce or should we just take it easy and not worry about it for right now? I have the High Priestess beside the Four of Swords. You're going with your gut on this, and that's always the smart thing to do. Okay, hang on. I'm still looking. That just kind of gets us to the here and now. Let's see what's going to happen next. I'm nosy. Oh, wow. And the games are on. For the next little while, you are going to get your home life in order to suit you. Um, and that's just how it has to be. You're going to be putting things where you want them, where they're comfortable, and I'm talking about on a home level, on a physical level. And here's the cool thing. I understand you guys are talking about taking a break and maybe ending it and everything, but you have a new love right around the corner. And he's going to be competition because I have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So competition is going to come into play in this. Yes. Let's see what comes next. Show me. So, yeah, are you going to have anything exciting or significant? Yeah, your whole life. Show me more. Show me more. Mm. Ultimately, I think the new love is going to kind of disappoint you. So maybe you'll feel like it was a rebound kind of thing and you won't be that into it. Um, and then you'll carry on working on what you want to bring into your life. So I realized that was a big rambling bunch of stuff, Jay. So what clarifying questions do you have? And I'll see if I can't help it make a little better sense. business related as well. This is showing just relationships. It didn't show me the only card that could even be interpreted business wise is the card of you getting your home life in order. There's nothing out of place as far as business goes. Okay. Okay, that's a whole different question, but we'll see what we can get. Okay, so what is the guy that Jay's taking a break from thinking and feeling right now? What is the guy that Jay's taking a break from thinking and feeling right now? He feels like he's waking up from a nightmare. And new knowledge plays a part of this. He either thinks that you have someone on the side or he's flirting with someone on the side. Mm-hmm. Yes, that was about you. Waking up from a nightmare, correct. No, I'm saying he feels like the situation between you is a nightmare. Didn't you just say that you guys had split up? That's the nightmare. Hey, Daisy. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for the donation, Jay. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Rahab, we're looking at your spiritual gifts. I'm doing good, Miss Daisy, just hanging out. Yes, okay. Okay, I need to see Aroha's spiritual gifts. Show me all of Aroha's spiritual gifts, please. Show me Aroha. What are her spiritual gifts? Show me Aroha. What are her spiritual gifts? Thank you, Spirit. Let me hit my cigarette. Hang on. That's what I'm looking at. Aroha has all the makings of an exorcist, and I'm not even kidding. Let me hit my cigarette. Okay, let's try this again, Spirit. I need to see Aroha spiritual gifts. I need to see Aroha spiritual gifts, please. Show me Aroha. What are her spiritual gifts? John, I'm going to guide you right off this channel if you don't knock it off. Thank you, Sarah. Show me Aroha spiritual gifts. Show me Aroha. Aroha spiritual gifts. Thank you, Spirit. And it's back. I'll be damned. Okay. So the first card out a minute ago, Aroha, was the devil. And so I shuffled and, everything, and I'll be damned. The first card out again is the devil. You would be really good at moving energies, angry energies especially. So when I said all the meanings of an exorcist, that's kind of what I meant. So if you were to enter a haunted house, for example, and the spirits were rather hostile, they would not respond hostilely to you. You would be able to move them forward. I have the Knight of Cups here for the forward movement. I have the Eight of Swords. Just feel the nervous energy from this, and you would just. So when I said exorcist, it fits. And there goes the flipper. And it is the Lovers. Yes. So have you ever thought about cleaning houses on a spiritual level? Oh, yes, it's a gift. Are you kidding? I mean, a lot of people, there's no way it would work for them. It would just, mess with them. But you have a way of helping it to move forward into a lighter place and transform that way. Okay, Sarah. As Maori, when our loved ones pass, we go and bless houses. That is your talent right there. I'm going to see what else comes up. Basically confirmed in the second row because I have Death, Seven of Cups, Four of Wands. You're able to help them transition over even when they're confused and angry. You are able to bring. That's a huge gift. That's a huge gift. If not everybody can do that. Mm-hmm. And that also, Aroha, it has mediumship abilities to it because you have to be able to perceive the energy in order to work with it. So it's automatic, mediumship abilities there. But you really, truly shine at that, at helping them move forward out of confusion and anger and into a place of healing and love. Yeah. That's very cool. Very cool. Do you have any questions about any of it? Interested in this gift now? Well, you've sure got it. I mean, you've got it like to the nth degree. So, You're very welcome. Thank you for the donation. Okay. And let me see here. And Daniela, what was your question, Daniela? Something I should know about my upcoming finances. Okay, Spirit, I need to see Daniela's finances. Is there anything she needs to know about her upcoming financial situation? Show me the finances. Show me all of the energy at play around Daniela's finances, any warnings, everything. Thank you, Spirit. Looks like, Daniela, you're going to be walking away from something that kind of snuck up on you financially. It looks like you're going to satisfy that and get it moved on. Now, things that could be, it could be a debt you had forgotten about and it snuck up on you and you're getting it paid off and moved out of the way. That's the feeling around this first little snippet of cards. You will be moving forward, walking away from this thing that snuck up on you financially. Something you hear is going to put you in the frame of mind of holding your money close. Being very careful with it. For a little while, yes. You're going to be very protective and very careful about where you spend your money for a little while, and that's smart. So I have two sixes here. You may be a little bit grouchy about this. And I'm almost tempted to say somebody got the better out of you and scammed you, and you're finding out that was the deal. And hang on, because I also have, let me double check this. I also have two sevens, so news, yeah. If you haven't already heard news about it, you're going to hear news about it, and it's not necessarily that they scammed you, but that is very possible with what I'm looking at. But it's just as possible that a bill you had forgotten about has snuck up on you. And they may be trying to be sneaky with fees and things like that you weren't aware of. And that would make you feel the same way. Anyway, something that you hear is going to make you hold back financially, and that's smart. It would be a smart thing to do. It won't last for too long, but it is going to be there. Now, as far as if you're going to go through a hard time financially, I am not seeing that. It doesn't look like you're going to go through a hard time, just that you're going to have this one situation that you're dealing with and some clarity around that. So, do you have any questions? Yes, I will ask that, but do me a favor and take that out of the chat. I don't want anybody, I don't know who that is, so I don't want to, you know what I mean? But I'll ask that right now. Does this have anything to do with S, Spirit? Does this have anything to do with S? Thank you, hon. No, I don't think so. It is not a clear no, but I am not taking it as her. What it looks to me like the answer is this was a love situation, because I have Two of Cups and Ace of Cups, and beside that I have Ten of Pentacles, and that means someone in your real life, possibly someone that you cared about. Yeah. You're very welcome. That one was a little bit crazy, wasn't it? But we'll see how it plays out, you know. Okay, Sarah, if you're here, and if you're not, then just whenever you get back. I know. But, I mean, at least there was no scary stuff in there. It's just clarity about a situation. And, I mean, who couldn't use clarity? So what have you been doing today, Daisy? Uh-oh, it looks like I lost everybody. Did anybody have a yes or no question? What you been doing today, Daisy? Interesting day. Okay, tell me. My day's been boring. Oh, thank you, Daniela. When I decided to just be, isn't that how it always goes? Shit. Okay, can my financial have anything to do? I said, okay. Okay. Spirit, does the financial situation, the clarity that just came through for Daniela, Does it have anything to do with the $100 that Daniela sent to Alejandro? Does it have anything to do with the $100 that Daniela sent to Alejandro? I didn't even have to say it. Daisy knew what I was doing. I think it actually does, but it's not in a bad way, so don't think that. But the reason why I'm saying I think it does have to do with that is I have the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and then the Six of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is all about clarity, and that's what it was telling us, is that there was going to be some clarity around the situation, moving things forward into smoother sailing waters. So it's not like it was any bad anything, but there's going to be some clarity around it. So yeah, I can see how it would be that. Mm-hmm. Oops, buffering. Exactly, magical, and I'm craving it today. I think I have Christmas disease, so I'm always anemic, and think he's holding on to my stuff because he doesn't want me to stop bugging him for it. You don't, that makes sense though, Daniela. And that would explain the feeling like, okay, well, I sent that money for nothing. That fits perfectly. That fits perfectly. It's cool, you guys. It's slow, so I mean, yeah, it's cool. I'm actually, since I've got buffering going on, if it keeps up, I'll probably switch phones and do it restart. Intuition has been on point. Mm-hmm. Okay, Daisy. Get iron infusion. Haven't had that. No, I haven't. My mother has, but I haven't. I don't like doctors. I avoid them if I can. I just, all they want to do is put you on 15 different kinds of medicine, and you know, you end up feeling worse than you did. All right, Daisy. Yeah, actually, I'm good. I'm wide open, Magical, if you want to ask now. Oh, okay. What are you getting? I do. I do. I love them. Hey, Renee. I'm going to be getting some more once coronavirus is over. Um, there's a little shop near me that I'm going to be going to, and I'm very excited about it. I can't wait. Rose quartz and amethyst, two of my favorites, especially amethyst. Black tourmaline and black obsidian. One thing you might want to consider, add a little chunk of malachite. Malachite is very protective, and if any negative energy is a danger to you at any point, malachite will just break. And so you'll know. A piece of malachite on your altar is a big blessing. Selenite too. Okay. Beautiful magical seed, Melvin, by, what was that, May 21st. Will she see Melvin by May 21st? Will she physically see Melvin by May 21st? Will magic physically see Melvin? Yes, Renee, by May 21st. By May 21st. There's a very good chance of it. If he can, though. I see him wanting to. I see him trying to get a plan together, too. So there's a very good chance of it. The only thing is, the King of Swords is the opening card, and you know that's usually authority figures. So he may not be able to, but he's definitely going to try. It's very clear that he's going to try. I have the Fool and the Seven of Cups. So he's going to try. I said 21st. Yeah, I said 21st. Go ahead, Renee. You're very welcome, Magical. Okay, does Sean B regret being an a-hole to Renee, Spirit? Does Sean B regret being an a-hole to Renee? Does he regret being an a-hole to Renee? Does he regret it? Does he regret it? No, I'm sorry. I have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Swords, and Justice reversed. I don't think he regrets it, and it's unfair that he doesn't regret it, but no, I don't think he does. I'm sorry, sweetie. He sounds like a dirt. Exactly. He's just a dirt. You're very welcome, Renee. I don't have a list, John. Did you need something? 2 years ago? But he hasn't seemed to still stay. Yeah, the hanged man was there. So, yeah, he's stuck. You're right. You are 100% right on that. No, sorry, what? You didn't need a question or anything, John? You're asking me to add you on the list, so I assume you have a question. What do you need? Hey, Candy, absolutely you can. If I write to JS and okay. Spirit, if Candy writes to JS and asks for financial help, will she get it? If Candy Apple writes to JS and requests financial help, will she get it? Will he help her? Will JS help her? Show me clearly. Will JS help her? Yes, he will. He may waffle a little bit and ask you what you need it for or something, Candy, but yes, he will. He sure will. Okay, John. I'm not going to sit here and baby talk you to get a free question out of you. I'm more than happy to answer, but whatever. Hey, Shay. Will I get a house in 2021? All right. Spirit will show you a house in 2021. You're very welcome, Candy. Yes. Yes, Shay, you will. And it's going to be one that you love. I think you're going to shop around and compare, and you're going to pick one that you absolutely love. Yes, you will. Right? You're very welcome, hon. Thank you for donating. I appreciate that. So I missed a lot of that. I'm scrolling back to see. Just curious about it. I'm not heard about it because I've learned some people are just, yep, that's correct, Renee. Some are. You got to keep going. Most aren't. Most aren't, but some are. So I'm waiting for Sarah to come back because she donated for a reading. I'm going to scroll back and see if I can find it and go ahead and answer it for her. Okay, she wanted to know what her spiritual gifts are. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shay. Will I lose my baby weight fast after? Tell me what you mean by fast. You mean like within 6 months or? Within 2 months, okay. Spirit, will Shay lose the baby weight after she has baby within 2 months? Will Shay lose the baby weight after she has a baby within 2 months? Thank you, Spirit. It's very possible, but you would have to push yourself really hard. I have the Nine of Wands, and then I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers. So it's very possible, but you would really have to push it to do it within 2 months. You can, though. You can. Gonna attempt to go on a juice diet. Hello, Prague. Gonna have to be strict, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Donata. When will I conceive? You know, when questions, they're very iffy. I'm grabbing the timing deck. So give me an estimate, Spirit. Give me an estimate. When will Donata conceive? When will Donata conceive? When? And I'm going to grab tarot and see what tarot says as well. Okay. Spirit, when will Donata conceive? When will Donata conceive? Show me clearly. When will Donata conceive? When? Okay. So tarot says Ace of Cups, the Magician reversed, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So you are absolutely going to conceive, but it is going to be a little bit tricky. And here's what tarot says. This is on divine timing, but it is absolutely coming about. Now, what the timing deck says is it's going to be about 5 months. Okay? Now, this could be 5 weeks, but I'm really wanting to read it as 5 months. And tarot's saying divine timing, because it's a tricky situation around it. However, it's clearly confirmation that you are going to conceive, so that's good right off the bat. Yeah, that's what I've got. Now, I have to point this out. 5 also represents May. And I'm just saying, it could be 5 months, it could be May, it could be 5 weeks, but 5 is going to come into play somehow here. So how's that for a confusing answer, Donato? Hey, Kay. The Magician and Wheel of Fortune. I wonder if Reggie will be the father. Well, I don't know. I mean, we didn't even think to look at that part. Huh. Message from Spirit. Okay. Spirit, what kind of a message do you have for Kay today? What do you want Kay Kizzy to know the most for her highest good? What is it that you would like for Kay Kizzy to know the most for her highest good, Spirit? What is it that you would like Kay Kizzy to know the most for her highest good? What would you like her to know the most today for her highest good? Spirit says, slow down. Stop beating yourself up. You're a good kid. Have patience with yourself. It's the world outside that's changing. Does that make any sense to you, Kay? I thought I stopped being hard on myself, though. They're telling you you're better than you think you are. That you're still beating up on yourself and you're a good kid. You need to be patient with yourself because it's the world that's changing, not you. If that may, not that you're not changing, but there's nothing that you need to change. Things around you need to change. Very cool, magical. Oh, yay, Daisy. What are we having? Like, for example, Kay, all of a sudden you start arguing with friends or something. It's because they're going through a hard time, not because you did anything wrong. But you're beating up on yourself thinking, oh God, I shouldn't have said that, that kind of thing. And it's not you that did it. Ooh, sounds good, Daisy. Magical, will you send me a link to where you're shopping? Tends to happen. It's like I know that, but I still, Well, they're telling you be more patient with yourself, that you're a good kid. I don't know why they called you a kid, but they did. So, oh, thank you, Prashi. There is a $5 US dollar minimum. I get with them. You're very welcome, Kate. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. And I am not sure what rupees, I am not sure what the exchange rate is on rupees. I sure am not. Lord, thank you, Magical. That's one that I never can remember. I think it's rupees. I mean, I get those a lot. You'd think that I would remember them, but that for some reason I don't. Indian, as I don't. I know. I know. Yeah. Thank you, Magical. Where's KC? I don't see KC. Oh, now I do. Hi there, KC. Thank you. What are we looking at, hon? Thank you, Daisy. I see you now. Love forecast. Okay. Do you have a specific partner? And if so, can I have their initial? L, he's a Leo. Okay. Spirit, show me KC and L. Show me KC and L. What's the primary? What is the sex going to be like between KC and L? Show me clearly. What is the chemistry here? Show me clearly what does Casey need to keep in her heart about the connection with... Ooh, okay. Dropping cards everywhere. So that one definitely applies. It has nothing to do with love, but it's still good news. Okay, so what does she need to keep in her heart as far as her and L go, Spirit? Casey and L. What does Casey need to keep in her heart? I have the romance angels coming. They should be here tomorrow, I hope. Show me the primary energy between Casey and L. What is the primary energy between Casey and L? What is at play right now between Casey and L? Spirit, thank you. Okay, let me see what I've got here. Okay. I need to look something up very quickly. Okay. So, all right, Casey, between you and L, before I get started on the tarot, I'm just going to tell you what I have here. There's going to... And these actually have nothing to do with the love part of the relationship, but they came through as far as something for you to know around the energy around the relationship and something to keep in your heart. So I don't know whether there have been any kind of financial questions between you guys, but what you need to know is wishes are about to be fulfilled here. Prosperity is coming. So knowing that also, I have that it's a time to give, not to take. And there's a lot of honest, warm, and happy feelings and intentions in the air around you. So different ways that that could be playing out is just good times are coming. If one of you has been needing a little help or concerned a little bit about it, you don't have to be concerned about it. So don't let that get in the way. Now, prosperity coming in and wishes fulfilled it's not only about money. It does apply to love too, meaning the opportunities to deepen your love are abundant right now, and wishes can be fulfilled right now. So even if it's not speaking on a financial level, it has huge repercussions as far as emotionally between you guys. So, yeah, the situation there is beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to dig into tarot here. Spirit, I need to see all of the energy at play between KC and L. Show me everything at play between KC and L. Excuse me for just a second, L. Prashi, there is a $5 minimum. It is stated very clearly in the description box. If you would like to get a yes or no question, I'll get that for you. Okay. I need to see all of the energy at play between KC and L. Show me everything between KC and L. Read the description box. Well, I'm sorry that you didn't read it. You probably should make a habit of doing that from now on. Thank you for the tip, Prashi. Give me 30 seconds, y'all. Let me get my energy right. Okay. I need to see all of the energy at play between KC and L. Show me clearly KC and L. KC and L. KC and L. Exactly. I want clear energy for her. I need to see KC and L. KC and L. Madagascar. KC and L. Thank you. Ooh, flipper. The Magician. Very cool. Has somebody been manifesting this? The Empress and the King of Cups. So the Empress did show up here, Casey. Can I ask how old you are, and is pregnancy anything that we need to be looking deeper into here, or is this speaking more to opportunities and abundance? Okay. not look at pregnancy just now. Oh my God. Do we need to be looking at that though, Casey? Because it's here. And the magician is here as well. Do we need to be looking at that? No? Okay. Well, she did show up. So if she's not showing up on a physical level, as in there's a possibility of pregnancy, then she's showing up to show that the energy around this is abundant and can increase quite a bit. The King of Cups is next to her. So there is a lot of genuine concern and caring for you from Elle. Things may be moving kind of slow, and someone is sad and possibly depressed. So let's look at that a little bit. Who is sad? What is going on with that? Because I don't see a breakup or anything like that, but I do see someone sad, grieving a loss of some kind. Now it is reversed, but usually when you're looking at a two-party spread, half of the parties that come through is reversed, and I'm honestly taking it as you. Are you a little bit depressed, Casey? Plant a garden. I hear you. He was crying. Okay. Well, you should know that situation is going to right itself. He is going to come home to victory around that. So this energy won't be staying if it hasn't moved already. And then I have a lot of fantasies and dreams, Seven of Cups, and it is right beside the Lovers. So there's a lot of, if they're not currently taking place, they are going to be taking place. A lot of hopes and visions for the future around this, and that's beautiful. I like that. Okay, just out of curiosity, and this is just curiosity. Is he a veteran by any chance? Gemini? No, he's the psychic. Well, that's kind of like going to war, so that makes sense. So he was probably overwhelmed with all the vibrations that he was feeling. I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. So what's coming up, Spirit? What is coming up in the future? What is coming up in the future? And the Ace of Cups is here. Casey, how old are you? I just have to ask. Still prime for childbearing. Oh, yikes. So what's coming up in the future? Well, Ace of Cups. There's going to be a new love. Um, and I'm just going to leave it at that. There's going to be a new love. Now, this could be renewing your love with each other because this is relating to you and Elle. This could be a pregnancy. I'm sorry, but I have to mention it. And that is twice that it showed up. So I have to mention it. And I see a lot of struggling. Where would I put something like that? Two of Pentacles, the world. That would just be a little too much. Um, yeah, okay. So I'm still looking. So what else, Spirit? What did you just say? 555? Okay. We are social distancing. Eh, that would probably be the Five of Swords that showed up here, the conflict. That's not going to last forever, though. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. So the social distancing part, that's going to go away. And that's reflected by the Ten of Swords here. That part is going to end, and you're going to move forward into more traditional type setup with each other. So, you know, when the Hierophant shows up, that's usually long-term commitment as well. And your intuition is on point right now and kicking. Okay, so I know that was a big bunch of rambling. So what questions do you have for me? Because I want to make sure that I explained it all correctly while I've got the cards out and I'm looking at them. Thank you, Magical. Is everything okay with us? No, he's no longer sad. As far as everything being okay with you, yes. There's no indications of any kind of issues here. I have the Hierophant. I think this has the ability to go the long haul. I have the Nine of Cups. There's success around it. Something will be coming to an end here, but I think that's going to be the social distancing that you were talking about. So the way things are right now, as far as not being able to see each other, that's going to go away and things are going to get more in line with traditional courtship type thing. As far as the sadness, no, he's coming home to victory. He's moving past that. Oh, thank you, Daniela. Hi, Angel. And I can tell you, looking at these sex magic cards here, when you do get together sexually, you will do so with wild abandon. Yes. Whatever you decide to go with next, it's going to be very free-flowing and spontaneous, and you're just going to let loose, and yeah. So, everyone says we're twin flames. Do you see that? Okay, that should have showed up, but let's see. Okay, Spirit. Is Casey and Elle, are they twin flames? Is Casey and Elle, are they twin flames? Are Casey and Elle twin flames? Thank you, Spirit. Are Casey and Elle twin flames? I am not seeing twin flames. I am seeing a past life connection, though. I have the Tower on one end and the Ten of Swords on the other. So I think there's probably a soul contract in place. You have certain things that you're supposed to accomplish with each other, but I'm not seeing a twin flame connection. But I am going to tell you outright, I am not a twin flame specialist. And I always recommend a specialist when it comes to those. So, you know, I'm not seeing that. You're very welcome, Casey. I'm sorry that it was so jumbled up. But if you think of any questions, just let me know and we'll look at it. And thank you for the donation, hon. I appreciate that. Okay, what was Prashi's question? Does anybody know? Pretty often, magical, yeah. Prashi. Thank you, magical. She was asking for timing. Okay. Y'all can probably hear me chewing that ice, can't you? I'm sorry. Yeah. Prashi, if you wanted your question answered, you need to drop it. We can't scroll back to it. I'm going to carry on until I see it. And if I don't see it, oh well. Okay. Or I'll tell you what, it was a yes or no question. Spirit, whatever Prashi was asking, she needed a yes or a no answer to. Well, no, that's not going to work either because she was asking for timing, and that's, no. Never mind. Is the new way I plan to approach my relationship with Alejandro going to help me get what I want? Okay. Spirit, Daniela wants to know, is the new way that she approaches her relationship with Alejandro going to help her get what she wants? is the new way going to help her get what she wants? Spirit, is the new way she's approaching Alejandro going to help her get what she wants? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Daniela. I have the Ace of Swords indicating the new idea or new approach. The Ace of Cups, it may be a little tricky. And the Four of Wands, yes, it's going to help you get what you want. Nine of Cups to further clarify, which is the card of success and having the life of your dreams. That's a screaming yes. That is a screaming yes. It may be a little tricky, but it is going to work. Is Akshay realizing the importance? Okay. Spirit, is Akshay realizing the importance of his relationship with Prashi? Is Akshay realizing the importance of their relationship with Prashi? Thank you, Spirit. Not yet. Prashi, I'm sorry, but not yet. It seems like he's stuck in a certain mindset, and it has not changed. So I'm sorry, but not yet. He's not realizing it yet. Oh, thank you, Kay. Nice, I'll keep at it then. The tricky part is that it's right. It's going to annoy me. I hear you. How is Jay going to react when he sees I've moved on from him? Okay. Spirit, how is Jay going to react when he sees that Kay has moved on from him? How is Jay going to react when he sees that Kay has moved on from him? How is Jay going to react? How is Jay going to react? He's going to come running back, okay? I have the Page of Cups. I have the Seven of Wands reversed, and I have the Judgment card. He's not going to be able to stand it. He is going to come running back. Yep. He does not want you moving on. Even, nope, he's going to come running back. Well, he won't have a choice. It's going to, yeah, he's going to be like, no, I want that. Ain't it funny? They don't want it until they think it's gone, you know? Playing around and wasting time. Okay. You're very welcome, Kate. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. So I have the Romance Angel Oracle cards coming, Hopefully they'll be here Thursday. I can't wait to get those and get those out. That's going to be fun. But Amazon, my gosh, I thought they wasn't ever going to ship. Mm-hmm. Let's see, I've had them ordered since, oh my God, the 21st, I think. Yeah, I'm excited about them. I've seen them shown on other channels and everything, and they just seemed so cool. I was like, I've got to try those. Well, I did until this last one, and I can't believe that it's taken so long. It's not, but I mean, I guess with the state of everything right now. Oh gosh, I use Amazon for about everything because they have it all in one place. So it's just so much easier. I'm probably going to have to go ahead and get a camera. I have no idea where to go for that. Hey, Mun, you have them? I'm excited about them. Yeah, but they are essential to me, Daisy. I mean, I didn't know they were essential until I found them, but after I found them, they all of a sudden became essential. I know it just don't suit me though. I want it now, you know. So a lot of good cameras at Walmart. I don't even know what's a good camera and what's not. I have no idea how much they are. I mean, I am completely ignorant about it. I need a little bit of guidance. Does anybody know anything about cameras for setting up for tarot cards and stuff? Can't even get bigger harnesses. Yeah, I have Prime too. And you know how they promise all this next day delivery? Bull. You don't get no next day delivery. KC does. KC, do you have any advice for me about that? She's marketing genius. Okay. But anywho, so did anybody still need a free yes or no question? I saw Blue Skies was in here. Did he need a question? He's probably gone now. Okie doke. I'll get my piece of paper out and write down what she tells me. I was wondering about cameras, Casey. I need some kind of a camera set up for tarot cards. and all I have is my phone. So I was going to invest in a camera or something. And I'm clueless when it comes to cameras. I don't know what's a good brand, what's a good price. I need it to be as affordable as possible. Um, but yeah, yeah, for live streaming. Oh, Casey's giving me advice about cameras, magical. Okay, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. Hmm. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to get off here and take a little break, get me some food in my belly and everything. And I'm sure I'll be back later on. I'm going to check on Mama and see what she's up to. My quick, yes, it is done, Prashi. Yeah, I'm going to come back. I'll probably take about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And then I'll come on back. Uh, the cheaper the better, Casey. I don't have a lot, but I know I'm going to have to invest something in it. So, live streaming pros. Look them up on YouTube. They are amazing. Okay, I sure will. To recommend stuff at all price ranges. Okay. Well, that sounds like where I need to go and do my research then. Live streaming pros. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, you guys. Well, I am going to click the X and take a break. Hopefully, y'all can come back and join me later tonight. Um, and if you can't, thank y'all for joining here this time. And hopefully, I will see you guys soon. Everybody have a blessed evening.